One thing that I always do is show love to people when a showing love is need be. And somebody that I really want to show love to is Wintrosi. Like, his channel is freaking amazing, cuz. Like, I'm going to be honest. I have to find him and go to his socials and, you know, show some love. But I want y'all to, like, you know, if y'all watching this video, please go to his channel and spread some love. Just tell him you like his content. Tell him I sent you. Tell him that everything is kosher on this side. You know what I'm saying? We are a Wintrosi Stan account. I think I've established that already, but I want y'all to go ahead and do that for me, please, because this is amazing. He be putting his foot in these goddamn videos, and I respect it. And he also dropped a video, yesterday? This is gonna be posted when? I don't know. It's gonna be posted sometime, probably tomorrow. This is gonna be posted on Monday. So today we have the 5th generation, the future of K-pop. I thought we was in the 4th. When does the 5th generation come again? I don't even know. I have no idea. But regardless, I'm prepared, but I'm not prepared for this video. So let's get straight into it. This is about 22 minutes. It's probably about to be like a good 30, 40-minute video. So sit down, relax, and let's just enjoy some Wintrosi content. Let's get straight into it. This video is brought to you by Sebastian's Patreon. Hey, not sorry to bother you, but I have something very, very important to tell you. As you know, I have a Patreon, and now it's being upgraded, per se. It's thick now, like Wano thick. There are now 3 tiers. I'll put the descriptions of all the tiers on the screen. Pause if you would like to read it. It's time to lock in, and by lock in, I mean every week we'll have a post. I'm just saying, if I was you, I would definitely go over to the Patreon and check it out because I'm giving back. So, yeah. If you would like to support the channel and the community, head over to my Patreon and tell me how you like it. Thank you for everything. Now, let's get back to the video. Let's go. Ooh, that was smooth. Okay. Woo! Wah. The future is now. Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Rosie here. It goes without saying that this generation of K-pop is considered to be the absolute height of this genre.
Really?
I mean, fucking hell, who in the world out there isn't listening to K-pop?
I know.
Willingly or
I know some people. I know some people who not listening to K-pop. It's a good amount of people. It's a good amount of people that don't even like the goddamn shit.
not, I bet you have heard of the song playing in the background right now.
I haven't.
On TikTok,
I haven't.
Instagram,
I haven't.
YouTube,
I haven't.
Hell, even at your local department store.
Bro, tell me why this morning they were playing Ice Cream by Blackpink in my gym. I never even thought that would be possible. I was sitting in the bathroom, just chilling, you know, trying to recover. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, oh my God, K-pop is everywhere.
There is a minimal chance that you are unfamiliar with this genre of music.
Ooh.
And today we'll talk about
Let's go.
what used to be a genre people made fun of for being weird, quirky, too stylish, eventually became one of the leading genres the music industry has to offer.
Woo.
And honestly, in some ways I'm kind of proud of it.
Aww.
Even though I continue to have issues with the industry and its supporters, I am happy to see how far K-pop has come over the years. Though it would be nice to look back at those times and reminisce about all the moments that got K-pop to where it is now.
Hey.
That is not what this video is all about. We've already looked back enough, and now that the past has gone, it's time to stay in the present and look ahead in the future.
Damn.
If we're going to discuss the future of K-pop, I believe it's best we look at the potential groups that could lead us there.
Damn, I feel stupid. I thought my thing was on pause mode so I could pause it and just be like, or future, but the nigga already said future, so forget it.
And of course, I'm talking about the current generation of K-pop idols.
Hey.
Generation, you ask?
Yes.
K-pop is a fast-paced industry in which nearly every year new and distinct developments emerge. The landscape shifts frequently and can change drastically at times. This is where the term generation is established. Each generation may last between
I've heard this song. I heard this. I understand. I heard this song.
5 and 10 years depending on how long will a big change occur. A new generation only emerges whenever new trends, styles, or groups develop great enough influence to transform the scene completely. Assuming that you're new to K-pop or just don't know what I'm talking about, let me brief you with a little history lesson.
Let's go. Oh. Jesus.
The era of K-pop started to emerge in the early 1990s.
I know this nigga did not just use the same text-to-speech with some film noir and had to put it. Oh God, I love him so much.
Propelled by male music groups that were influenced by Western culture. K-pop, though having its roots in South Korea, is heavily influenced by a variety of musical genres, with of course, hip-hop serving as its primary and earliest influence.
Shout out to niggas. Hey. I'm not even gonna hold you. 1993 being the first generation. Doggy Style came out in 94. Ooh, see that? Damn. To think about it, K-pop started during, like, to me, I feel like the golden age of hip hop was probably the 90s. Whenever happened from like let's say the start when Doggy Style happened, and then whatever happened at the Source Awards in 95, and then everything leading up to like say 2006. I would say that's the golden age of hip hop. Maybe 2007 to 2008. Because Lil Wayne and Carter 3 came out in 08. Damn. And not, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Let me stop. Let's watch. I started going crazy thinking about what's happening down the years. I don't know, cuz. Yeah. What song is this? Is this Sotaji and Boys?
The three-membered boy
band Jesus Christ.
Sotaji and Boys, who made their debut in 1992 and
92.
revolutionized Korean music, marked the start of the first generation. The first wave of K-pop stars emerged once the formula for success in the industry was worked out. This formula included genre-bending music, attractive artists, perfect appearances, and complex choreography. H.O.T. is widely regarded as the pioneering K-pop idol group because the members were all professionally trained and the group followed a precise structure, which eventually laid foundation to all groups of today. The generation is very similar to classic pop, and is heavily influenced by American culture. Some notable groups from this generation would be legendary groups such as H.O.T., Sotaji and Boys, Shinhwa, and many more. We'll forever be grateful to these groups for establishing what K-pop is today. But with anything new, it inevitably developed into something even greater.
Bro, I swear to God, I wish I was an adult in the 90s. Like, oh my Jesus. Cuz. Oh God. Bro, I would pop it. Oh, second generation. Cuz. I be trying to listen sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Hey, damn.
From 2003 to 2011,
Can you calm down?
performers got more bold and progressively developed
Oh
their
my
individual
God.
styles.
Oh, Jesus.
So as the industry itself. Unique concepts became a thing and each one of these groups had something different to offer. It is also this time we saw the rise in popularity of the genre. It has gone beyond the borders of Korea, expanding mainly around surrounding Asian countries, and marked the beginning of their growth in the West. The second generation is frequently referred to as the golden era of K-pop.
Wow.
As a result of the artist's promotion of the genre, the production of numerous now iconic songs, and the scene's expansion. Music that is timeless.
Big Bang.
Like Big Bang,
Super Junior,
Generation,
GG.
2NE1, Wonder Girls, and so much more that deserves to be mentioned. It is here we witness the formation of the infamous Big Three of K-pop.
Oh, Jesus.
These three companies had introduced numerous amounts of innovation to the genre, especially from a production standpoint. Seeing all these crazy styling, set designs,
JYP.
content, and music, it was clear to see what K-pop had to offer, which then slowly evolved into what we love about it today.
I'll be honest, I don't. Let's keep it a stack. Do y'all think older generation K-pop lovers are like old head hip hop heads that be hating the younger generation? To me, I like the third generation. I really like the third generation a lot. And it's not only just because of like who's in the third generation. I came in during the third generation, so obviously that's probably my bias. Like this is lovely. Like this is insane. Like let's keep it a stack. Actually, no, let's not.
K-pop has
I'm not gonna
always
say. I'm
had
not.
fans
I'm
from
not
all over the world, but it was this time when international media has begun to pay attention to the genre. From the first generation, the industry and specifically the music itself has seen significant development and dare I say improvement. Although it still is clearly inspired by American influences and classic pop music at first.
Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. This is the golden age of K-pop. I feel like this is the golden age of K-pop. I honestly feel like it cannot get this boom cannot get as crazy as it's already been. Because if you just start naming the list of third generation K-pop artists, it's like nigga, oh my god. But then you got fourth.
It now also incorporates other styles
Sorry,
from many
I'm
other
just
genres such
Jesus.
as techno, rock, R&B, city pop, classical,
I love
soul
city pop.
dubstep, and the list goes on forever. Groups such as BTS, Blackpink, Red Velvet, Twice, and EXO.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Nah, this is the golden age. I'm not gonna hold my tongue. I'm not holding my tongue.
Have pushed this genre forward with their distinct
I shall not hold my tongue.
K-pop was still pretty new to most people,
Oh.
but groups such as BTS opened a lot of people's eyes and made it easier for new fans to get into the genre. Until this point, K-pop could still be viewed as weird. Weird music, weird concepts. You get that?
They're not even that
But
bad.
this era proved that while it is still pretty much exactly that,
Oh
it
my
still
God.
has the capabilities to grow into something bigger than it already is.
Woo!
Because the most impressive thing about this genre is it will continue to expand until there is nothing.
Let's go
left to
fourth gen.
expand.
말해봐 어서 다 cause I'm not shy. Not shy.
Ooh.
난 다, not shy. Not shy. Not me. Give me that.
While 4th gen didn't really have anything industry changing to offer, there is one thing I noticed that thrived once this generation started, and that would be
Connectivity.
connectivity.
Ooh.
It is much easier to interact and see your favorite idols these days. It's actually insane. Of course it was very much needed considering K-pop has slowly expanded more globally. Almost each one of these 4th gen groups have the goal to reach that worldwide success.
I'm a hypocrite, or I'm just what's the word? I just contradicted myself. I'm tied between third and fourth.
The term global groups.
That's my
But if
favorite.
we're
Let's say
talking
that.
artistry, no doubt this generation is just the same as the previous.
Oof.
Just maybe a lot more polished. Young idols with immense talent performing good to great music is how I'd describe this era. The transition from 3rd to 4th gen was pretty smooth. It is still debated by many when and how this generation even began.
Question: do y'all think, judging by my lack of knowledge or knowledge that I have now, do y'all think, not think, I've noticed like 4th gen groups kind of have the, what's it called? They're more solid color, or they stay with the 3-color system where there's a prominent big ass 1 color, then 2 colors. 3rd gen, it was hella colors. 2nd gen, it was a lot of silver and gold. And 1st gen was just, I don't know what to call that. Like, I'm just thinking and I'm just looking. I'm like, maybe, yeah, I don't know.
Some say 2016, some 2018, some even say 2020.
Not shy,
Regardless of
not
when it
shy.
started, the change between the two isn't so drastic in my opinion. Name it whatever you want, but I don't think it was big enough of a change to call it the new generation.
Really?
If it were up to me, I'd present this as an interlude to the actual next gen of K-pop idols, which is of course
The
what the video
5th.
is all about.
The 5th. The 5th. It's the 5th. Yeah. Hey.
It might-
Jesus Christ. I don't know. Forget what I said at the beginning of the video. Fuck. I just love K-pop. God damn, cuz.
It's too early to talk about it, but lately there's been a shift in presence in K-pop.
That is true.
After 2021, I didn't really expect much from the industry. Give me fun music with fun performances and I'd be fine. But 2022 was more than that. In fact, I consider it to be one of the better years K-pop has to offer. And this might be a bold statement,
Really?
but it could possibly be the best in the last 5 years.
Whoop.
Either call it the 4th generation part 2 or 5th generation as is. The scene
4.5.
has changed, and the future of K-pop is nearer.
This is about to get insane. This is about to be a crazy
Or
shift.
maybe it has already begun.
I don't know shit.
Run.
Hey. Can we just agree that This editing is lovely. Can we just agree that this editing is lovely? Keep doing shit like this, Winter Rossi. I swear to God, I'm gonna call you one of the pillars of the K-pop YouTube space. Like, cause this shit's crazy.
Just like everything else in the world, K-pop was meant to change and get better over time. This video won't be anything else but a showcase of what is and will be the next generation of this industry.
All right, let's go.
Let the video also be a guide to newcomers who want to get into this side of music.
Aye.
Because K-pop is certainly a genre you'll never see anywhere else.
The fifth generation. Fan influence. Okay. Hey.
This is something most would leave out, but the influence of the fandom's opinions has never been more apparent for the industry. With the help of social media, we are free to say whatever wherever we want.
Hell yeah.
We literally have dedicated shows that produce groups based on what the people want, though most of the time it's probably rigged. A good % of it still isn't. Some companies have also started to rely on fan votes in choosing a group's debut title track.
Also, did y'all see something on Hybe's thing called Boys Next Door? A logo? Y'all see that?
I don't think you understand how insane that is. It's up to the people to make the choice of a group's debut song.
That's tough. I like
an
that.
Important moment for an idol's career. K-pop stans may not be so smart most of the time, but you can't deny that fan opinion does matter, and will forever matter as long as we support the artists we like.
Yeah.
Companies can easily go to Twitter or Naver to see how fans react and what they think. They could effortlessly build around that opinion or what to create something the people would like. This is why we see groups doing the same songs or switching up completely.
Oh, that makes sense.
Do they nail the landing, but you can see the influence.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Of course I'm all about artistic vision, but K-pop is all about money, and if the money isn't going in, then how else will you be able to show that said vision?
That is true.
Exactly. It only makes sense considering we are the ones running this whole industry. We are the customers after all, and dissatisfying us would cause global catastrophe, literally ending the world.
I love when this nigga gets dramatic. I love it so much. Jesus Christ.
We all know how demanding and crazy we can be. So
Who's
each
we?
and every move a company and the group does must be just right not to cause any commotion. It's a great thing there are now simpler ways to communicate with artists and companies. We can freely open our ideas and they might have a chance to listen. So for the next comeback we can have the best songs, videos, and content possible.
No, I can never let him go. 너만 생각나도 넌 행운 아야 정말로 I know. 너를 기억하지는 않은 네 없어서 전부 다
Idol to fan interaction has always been something
Ain't going
K-pop's good at,
crazy, right?
and even more so nowadays. With technology almost literally running the world, fans are now given plenty of ways to meet and or greet their favorite idols. Fan apps have been the craze for a while now. Sure, there's always been some form of private messaging apps in the industry, but most were either expensive or very limited in features. These days most of these apps are expansive and free to use. In just one app you talk with other fans, buy merchandise,
Watch content.
watch live streams, live performances, concerts.
This is
and
amazing.
probably the most important, literally interact with idols themselves.
It's crazy how some people be like, "Oh my God, technology is so scary," but like you kind of got to give the scary to get the convenience. It depends how much convenience do I want, but it's very, very convenient.
All for free, with no limits at all. Sure, some opt for additional features, which obviously comes at a price.
Yeah.
But that's a choice for you to make.
Yeah.
These days some groups have their own personal apps to use for the fandom.
Ooh.
Add those apps with all the social media ones we've had all these years, and without doubt you are bound to interact with an idol one way or another. And that's just the online side of things.
Huh.
International K-pop concerts,
shit.
music shows,
Jesus.
fan meetings, and more have been on a slow but steady rise. If you ever fear that you'd never get to see one of your little idols in real life, well, fear not. Because chances are increasing each year.
I like that. I like that. Fear. I like that. I like that.
Due to K-pop's rising global success, it is only natural for them to start branching out of Japan and continental America to even more places. Because if there is anything music goers and stans want, it is to see their favorite musicians performing their favorite songs live. There is a certain atmosphere whenever fans and artists meet in one place.
That is true.
Whether it is a small hall or a huge stadium, that you can never experience through a computer screen.
That is
The
true.
high energy of the crowd paired with the artist's passion is something I wished all fans of music could experience at least once in their life.
Yes.
Because if there is one thing K-pop excels at, it would be crazy and over-the-top performances your eyes and ears would never forget.
Oh my God. Fuck.
From what I've heard and seen, there's a consensus that 4th gen is the leading generation when it comes to performances.
Ooh,
If we're
okay.
talking about the 4th gen groups that debuted between these years, I wouldn't necessarily label them that. Sure, some of these groups have been crazy with their performances, but a good majority of them still are pretty much in line with standards set by the ones before them. This new wave of 4th gen groups, however, definitely deserves the praise. What I've noticed with any of these groups is that they strive for perfection. No matter how small or grand the song is, these idols will surely perform like there is no tomorrow.
I kind of find that so insane because, like, Jesus Christ, bro, like niggas be dancing like they finna die. Like, what the hell? And it's like, bro, you know you gotta like go home, right? You know you gotta walk to your house to use the bathroom, right? You doing backflips and shit. Like, oh my Jesus.
One aspect of it I'd like to mention would be the choreographies. If there's anything they'd put all their effort on, it would be making you enjoy a stage. Maybe not all of them sing live, maybe not all of them are great rappers, but for sure they'll get your money's worth by dancing their hearts out.
Yep.
There's this little company called Hybe that you may not have heard of, but
I don't know who they are. Who's Hybe? Hybe? They ain't a part of the big three. Who's Hybe?
something I've always been impressed by is how they take performances very seriously, and I mean very literally.
Yes.
There was a moment in time where award show performances were at an all-time low. You could almost sit through them and you'd miss nothing. They perform the same shit they do at music shows with just a little remix and that's it. Literally the most uninteresting thing ever. But lately, things have gotten more compelling. Just last year alone we got some of the best we've seen of this generation.
Woof!
And I'm not talking about just Hybe. I'm talking about everyone. Even if you didn't know who the group is, you'd honestly be left impressed in one way or another. In my opinion, performance is one thing the industry needs to do right.
Yes.
Even if the song is boring, at least make the eye see what it needs to see.
Yes.
And this is for all groups when I say this. Giving a bad performance is basically disrespecting your audience. Paid or not, the people came to see you. They expect the most out of it, and providing a mediocre experience should be the last thing you do. It takes great talent and a passion in performance to do all of these things. I think it's only right to remind you that a lot of these idols were inspired by the ones before them.
Oof.
With this generation, people with great talent have found a medium where they can express themselves through multiple concepts of art. To be
Imagine just like, let me just stop you there. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but this needs to be said. Imagine just spitting facts for the next minute and a half. Jesus Christ.
loved by hundreds if not millions of people around the world. Who wouldn't want that luxury? An industry that used to be run by a majority of pretty and averagely talented people is slowly changing, and we are lucky to see it happen with our own
Woo! XG! K-pop
has always had their fair share of talented artists, but there was always a huge contrast in level of talent. In the same group you could have the Korean Beyonce and beside her you'd see someone who doesn't sing, doesn't rap, and has the dance abilities of whatever this thing is. But over time talent became something K-pop stans really cared about, and slowly but surely K-pop companies started to listen. The high level of talent isn't just in one or two members anymore, they are now spread even across the group. Most members nowadays actually have something to offer more than just looks and fan service.
I kind of find that, do y'all, well, my question to y'all is, do y'all find that kind of like making K-pop and like getting into the industry way more competitive? Because like, you know, like supply and demand, like say like the supply is the talent and the demand is all these people being talented as hell and the fans wanting all this talent. Like it just keeps going up and it keeps going up and it keeps going up. And it like, it just gets it. I don't know. I don't even think it could come to a head. It could, but I don't know. Like that also kind of makes me sad too, because people are already like not throwing their lives away, but they putting their whole body, life, mind, and soul into this. And imagine if it gets even more competitive, niggas be like, God damn, nigga, I just did this shit off like 10 years. Like, it's like, oh my Jesus. But at the same time, everything evolves, and if you don't evolve, you die. So, yeah.
And I won't pretend that fans and companies don't care about looks, because trust me, we all still do.
Trust me.
But the balance between that and talent is getting slimmer, finally giving us the best of both worlds. And even if they aren't mega talented, the most rigorous training will surely get them to what they need to be.
I also think that talent is just a bit of a privilege, because I'm somebody who thinks you can literally learn to do whatever you want to do. Obviously, there's like some restrictions, but talent can only get you so far. Like, this is a cliche now. Like, talent can get you so far, but hard work will get you way farther. Like, yeah, the talent would just put a little bit of salt on it. You know what I'm saying? So the meal would actually taste good. But that's if you a meal. You know what I'm saying?
Suddenly a mid-range singer can belt the highest of notes. The weakest of dancers get the title of main dancer. And idols who have never written a song learn to make the most heart-wrenching songs ever.
Yup.
These companies are making something out of nothing.
Yup.
And that is what I call idol magic. For quite a while we've seen companies debut groups with immense talents and skills, capable of tackling, embodying, and owning any concept or task given to them. It's crazy to think there are people out there at such a young age who are already crazy talented and
Exactly.
skilled. It is also very crazy how there are still young people debuting in this industry.
Exactly. Like, Jesus Christ.
No, but seriously, a group like NMIX consists of great singers who are also great dancers, and I can say that about each one of the members. There has also been a rise of great idol songwriters. Some have one or two, and some are straight up making their own music.
Yes, sir.
Because of groups like Sebastine and BTS who came before, known for their very personal works, it is clear that companies have more trust in their idols now than ever before.
Yes,
Not just in
sir.
music, but in performances, videos, concepts, and etc. They treat their idols as artists now, and we honestly love to see that.
Oh my God.
And as always, K-pop wouldn't be anything without its music and concepts. You could argue with me that it has gotten stale and repetitive, but in my opinion it hasn't, because
honestly, I don't think it's gotten stale at all. But I'm still learning. But still, I don't think it's gotten stale. From what I've seen, I'm not tired of this shit.
the execution of it all is what makes them greater than they seem. Like I've said about a gazillion times already, this genre is going global, and going global means getting more people aboard the K-pop train. Whether idols, producers, writers, the talent isn't now just limited in Korean soil.
My question to y'all is, if these concepts are getting more and more and more and more and more and more and very much more strategic and intricate and more like, I guess, creative, do y'all think there's a way? Okay, so think about it like this. We all know the cultural appropriation shit. I already made a video about all this other stuff. Do y'all think there will be a time where the industry can use different cultures as inspiration, but do it in a way where it's not cultural appropriation, it's more or less appreciation? And if so, do you think that it will be my first question, do you think that it will be easily accepted? And if you do, how long do you think that's going to take? Me, I feel like we might get to a time or get to a place where people can take from each cultures and not be rude about it and not be like, so nigga, we're stealing from you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's possible, but that's also kind of idealistic. But I want to know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments down below.
They are now found everywhere around the world. K-pop is one diverse genre, tackling different styles and sounds that it can use. I don't have the time to list each one of them, but here's a video about the good majority of genres
my
you can
God.
find in K-pop. K-pop is a great way to acknowledge other genres without being too unfamiliar with it.
I think I need to add that to my little thing. Hold on, okay? Let me add that. Hold on. The 162 plus things of K-pop. I might watch that later today. 162 genres in K-pop is crazy, bro. It's a 30-minute vid. Okay. Let's go. All right, bet.
Personally, K-pop has introduced me to sounds I'd never expect to like or even hear. It's what I love about it all, the diversity. There is nothing more I love than seeing an artist's own vision being presented in the flashiest manner possible. The music has also been much better lately in my opinion. I remember there was a time when the decade started where almost every group was uninspired. Now I feel like K-pop is finally back to making consistently good to great music.
Yay.
With the help of talented producers and idols themselves, it feels nice to see K-pop be interesting again. Especially now during K-pop's highest peak yet. It's a fun experience where anyone can enjoy something about it. Of course it's not perfect.
Oh my
There
God.
are still some things it could improve on. But all in all I quite enjoy being a K-pop fan. Just don't take it too seriously, that's all.
Did y'all feel that
At
switch?
the end of the day, it's all just a music genre with pretty
God.
talented people performing. If you look at it that way, this truly is an experience I could recommend to anyone. And finally, with all that considered, I can confidently say that K-pop has never been this enjoyable.
Hey.
Idol and fan interactions are closer than ever. Performances are finally enjoyable to watch again. We have loads of talented people working in the industry. And above all that, the music is now better than ever. And that would be about it with this video.
Ew.
It would be a little underwhelming to end the video right now. So I just have one more special section to share with you all.
Okay.
I really do think we're lucky to be here with all these groups coexisting together. So please spare me just another 2 minutes of your time.
All right, let's
You
go.
won't regret it.
All right, let's go.
Anyways, this was Winter Rosie, and welcome to the new era of K-pop.
Hey,
Thank you and
hey,
goodbye.
let's go. Play us out, nigga. Let's go. I just want to let y'all know he definitely just said, spare these 2 minutes so I can show you how raw I am at this editing shit.
다른 문을 열어 따라갈 필요는 없어 넌 너의 길로 난 나의 길로 하루하루마다 색이 달라진 느낌 밝게 빛이 나는 길을 찾아 I'm on my way 넌 그냥 믿으면 돼 I'm on my way 보이는 그대로야
Yes.
모든 그의 dreams come true 제일 좋은 하늘 아래 there's a view 머물고
God.
어딘가에 낯선 view I'll be far away That's my life this sundown galaxy You're right 날 장르로는 fantasy
Bro, this shit about to make me cry.
내게 열리는 건 big big stage So that is who I am 오늘 깊은 밤
Bro, these concepts are fucking insane. These music videos and shit are crazy. Like, Jesus Christ, bro. I'm having a self-aware moment right now. Oh my God.
길을 잃어도
Like, how can you say this shit is stale? Like, oh my Jesus.
지나가는 대로 길이거든 1, 2, 3 1, 2, 3 1, 2, 3 fire I hope you be so my dreams come true 제일 좋은 어느 날의 데자뷰 머물고 난 어딘가에 낯선 view I'll be far away
Woo. Oh, hey, Tempest.
아름다운 galaxy You're right 날 장르로는 fantasy 내게 열리는 건 big big stage So that is who I am
And you ended it with the wow. You, oh my God. Yo, like I said before, hey man, Winter Rosie, you made a very good video. You made a very, very good video. You were, oh my God. I have to start glazing for a little bit. Yes. God damn. Damn. Damn.